Hey, everyone. Annie Dickerson here. And today we're talking about social proof. Now, first thing, what is social proof? Well, I'm going to tell you it's one of the most powerful things for growing your brand and your business and for really getting your message out there so that people start paying attention. Social proof is what it sounds like. It's proof from other people, their word, that your brand is amazing. And so this can be from individuals, this can be from other brands, this can be from groups. It can be anything that is positive buzz about your brand. Think about it, right? Think about, I don't know, like fast food joints, right? Five Guys, for example. Five Guys, when they first started out, I mean, there were so many other burger joints out there. There's McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's. Everybody had a burger, right? But Five Guys, there was something different about them, and they used the top-notch ingredients. They even went out of their way to source ingredients that were hard to find, but that were, that were really the highest quality for their customers. And so this started to create a buzz. Newspapers started to write about them. People started telling their friends. And this created this tremendous social proof for Five Guys. And that's one of the biggest reasons they are as popular as they are today. Now, that's just one example. There's tons of other examples of brands who have really put a lot of effort into building that social proof. Because look, you can spend all day long shouting from the rooftops how great you are, spending all this money on advertising and really just trying to spread your reach. But people are always going to be just a little bit skeptical about, are you really that great? And can what you are saying that you can do really work for them? They're always going to have that little bit of skepticism until they read or they see that, hey, you're helping other people. Oh my gosh, if you can help that person, you can help me. And that is what social proof will do for your brand. Because something like real estate syndications, right? It's hard to understand. Most people have never heard of it. And people, when they first hear about it, are going to be like, what? Is this a real thing? Is this going to work for me? Is this a sketchy operation? And so they're looking to that social proof to see, oh, okay, this is a legitimate business. Other people are using them. It's working for other people. And that's going to do wonders for your business and your brand and your messaging and growing your investor base. So that's what you need. If you don't have any social proof, I want you to drop everything. And today I want you to get started on 3 ways. I'm going to share with you 3 ways to build social proof for your brand. All right, ready? The first way is the most common way, which is to reach out to individuals to ask for reviews or for testimonials. So this can be just an email. You can send out an email. You can message people. Sometimes I've texted people, or you can, we also like to go on LinkedIn to ask for a recommendation. And so there's lots of different ways, but the crux of this first method is really to ask individuals whether they've invested with you or not. And that is key. Most people say, I can't get any social proof until I have investors who have invested in my deals and they've seen their first distribution. How can I possibly ask for reviews until I get to that point, right? Well, here's the thing. When people are coming to your site and they're learning about your brand, they're researching who you are. Yes, the cash flow is important, but really they want to know who you are as a person. They want to know that you're a hard worker, that you do what you say, that you operate with integrity, that you're going to be transparent with them no matter what happens. Those are the key characteristics they're looking for. So what I want you to do is start by thinking of those key characteristics you want people to know about your brand. Maybe they're already on your site. Maybe they're part of your mission and vision and values. Well, pull those things and think, okay, who do I know who could write me a recommendation that highlights this key attribute. That's the gold right there. So if you think, okay, I need people to know that I operate with integrity. Okay, who do I know who can speak to that? Either an investor or a partner or even a previous coworker. Who can speak to my level of integrity? So start there. Think about the attributes that you want to highlight, then think about the people who can highlight those attributes and reach out to them. And one thing I like to do for really busy people is go ahead and write that short 1 to 2 line recommendation for them. And so here's what you do. You reach out to them, you can email them and say, hey, I'm looking to build up my brand and increase my reach and help more people. I would love it if you could write a short recommendation for me. And I get it, you're very busy. So I've taken the liberty of giving you 3 different options down below. And you can choose one of those or you can write one of your own. And then down below, you include 3 different options, short 1 to 2 sentence reviews highlighting that key attribute you want to display about your brand. And then that way, these busy people, they can just look, it's like multiple choice, A, B, or C, and they say, oh, I like B. I'm going to choose that one. And boom, they're done. You're done. Everybody wins. Or if they have a little more time, they want it to be a little more personal, they can write one of their own. So that's the first way. Figure out the key attributes you want to highlight, figure out who can highlight those and speak to your experience in those areas, and then reach out to them, but include a sample or a few samples that they can choose from. So that's the first way. The second way to gain social proof is through social media. And so through social media, people are always talking, they're always commenting. Well, hey, that's social proof. And so one way you can get social proof through social media is go into Facebook groups. So if you're focused on multifamily and syndications, go into those multifamily groups and start adding value. And what you're going to see is people will start to say, oh my gosh, that's such a great comment. Thank you. I didn't know that. I've been doing this for years and I had no idea about that. Thank you for sharing that. Or people, even people who put emojis, right? Like fire, 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 or boom, 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 right? You can screen capture that and you can include that as your social proof that somebody said that your feedback, that your insights were valuable. So don't discount social media. That's a great place to gather social proof. Okay, so then the third idea for gathering social proof is to be featured in different publications. Now, there's a number of ways to do this. You can write articles to be featured in different blogs or different media publications, or you can use a simple tool called Haro or Help a Reporter Out. And at the base level, it's a free platform and you can go on. And what happens is reporters will put out prompts for what they're looking for. So let's say they're doing a story on the state of the real estate market. Well, they might be looking for commercial real estate investors, let's say, to comment on the future of the real estate market. So then you can weigh in and give your 2 cents. And then there's a chance that they will feature you. And then, hey, if it's a publication worth mentioning, you can take that logo of their brand and put that on your site as featured in Forbes, as featured in Entrepreneur, as featured in whatever media publication. And that creates tremendous social proof. Imagine somebody coming to your site, they see the name of your brand, and down below, they see all these logos of brands that have featured you in your business. And then even down below, they see quotes of people who are talking about you. And down below that, they see snippets from social media of people saying that you're the bomb. You've created all this positive value for people, right? You don't even have to talk about your brand at that point, right? You've got all these other people doing it for you. And that's worth 10 times anything that you could say about your brand. I know it sucks to hear because you spent all this time on your web copy and you're like, my web copy has to be amazing, right? And it does. That's one of the key pieces, but really layering in that social proof, it'll take your brand through the roof. So, for today, if you don't have social proof or if you don't have it throughout your site, we can all use more social proof. So, my challenge to you today is to gain one piece of social proof for your brand. Just one piece. Figure out one way that you can get one piece of social proof for your brand. And would you do me a favor? Comment below and share which strategy you are going to use, or maybe these strategies have prompted you to think, oh, I could do this or I could do that. Well, if you have another idea, share it with us so we can take advantage of it too. All right. Well, with that, that is my tip of the day. I'm Annie Dickerson. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope that this little tip with these 3 ideas will help you move the needle in your business.